What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Well, this is a little bit of a follow-on video from yesterday's tap dancing session. I kind of brought up my roadblock on the map game, which we're calling Kindred Pieces. So the problem was that the more you played it, your freedom got taken away from you, right? So like the more tiles you put down and the more biomes you opened up, you were completely at the mercy of what tile did you draw next and what are the legal places for putting that tile, to the point where, you know, after a while you would draw a tile and you'd be like, oh, I want to work on the lake over here. Oh, but it's a desert tile, so I can only stick it up here in the desert or down here in the fire biome or whatever. And, you know, at the same time, you're getting these special tiles with the timer on it that you're trying to race towards and get if it's something good. And all those things combined, you essentially have very little freedom to build the map the way you wanted to build it. And that was kind of the whole point of the map game, was to build maps that you think are pretty, right? That are fun to look at and they're fun to watch. When we get to the characters portion, that they're fun to watch your characters run around and fight monsters and stuff. So that was the whole point. But the way the progress was going, it was going in a completely different direction, where it was just like, hey, you better hope you get the tile you want or you can't really do anything. So after the video, I thought about it for the rest of the day, mostly because I didn't do any work. The tap dancing was successful and I didn't actually do much of anything after that. But I think I solved the problem. So here's how I solved it. We're going to take a little spin. So we'll start a new game. And the first thing you notice is different is you got 6 potential tiles over here. The map's the same, but I don't have the timed tiles anymore. So it is literally like, pick which tile you want to lay down. So I want to say I want to do the road. Whatever I pick, the legal position rules still apply, but now I don't have to use the tile. Like I don't have to just pick the one that was drawn. I get to pick any of these 6 that I like. So like maybe I have this forest here, but I don't really want the forest right next to my town. So I can just say, oh, well, instead I'm going to go with the plains. I'm going to drop that first. Then I'm going to do the forest. So it's got a little bit of space there. And it sort of gives you back some of that freedom, right? You can do the tiles in any order. Like maybe I don't want to do mountains right now, but at some point I will. So I'm going to hang on to that tile. And instead, I'm going to drop down this road. And then you sort of see what you get and you can pick them in whatever order. Now, maybe you end up in a situation where you're like, hey, I got 3 of these little beach tiles and I don't really want all those. The other thing you can do is you right click on one of these and you can just throw it away and get a new tile. Now, each time you do that, right, it takes a tile away. I still don't really know how I'm going to handle, like, how do you earn new tiles? But it doesn't seem like a huge penalty, right? So like, I don't really like, I do want to start putting my water out. So maybe let's throw that one down. I hate that road tile. Let's get rid of that. I definitely don't want that mountain. Let's get rid of that. I like these little trees with the path in it. So we're going to throw that up here. I like that tree. Maybe not that close to my town. Maybe not right now. So let's work on the lake. And now I can be like, hey, I want to work on the lake a little bit. Let's throw that down. Ooh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Throw that down. We'll throw that down. And you can see, like, I have choices now. I don't want that tile. Yeah, I got another water tile. Throw that over here. I've decided right now I don't want to do mountains at all. So I'm going to get rid of all my mountains tiles. There we go. Got some more water. Let's do another water over here. Actually, Actually, I want to use that tile now. We'll throw that over there. You can see really quickly, like the fundamental, what does the game feel like has totally changed now. It's totally changed from, another corridor tile. I like those. It's totally changed from like, hey, you better be lucky to get the tile that you want. Otherwise, you can't really, you're kind of screwed. So now it's very much like, how do I want to build my world? But also a little bit of the like luck of the draw, because I mean, frankly, as of right now, there's already almost 400 tiles, different tiles you can draw. So there's no way I could make it so you could just choose the tile. There has to be some luck of the draw involved. Otherwise, the interface would be a nightmare. And the overarching goal for this game is to be the gameplay has to be as simple as possible. And it is literally like left click, right click. Is just, that's all you do in this game right now. You left click or you right click. What do I want to do with this? Let's start something over here. And I really like that. That's too much woods. I don't want that. Oh, another corridor. Cool. Right? Left click, right click. Left click to place, right click to discard. Ooh, road. And the other thing is like now you can kind of effectively build your rows. I don't want that. I don't want that. I probably do want that. Right click to rotate, left click to place, right? So I'm keeping the real simplicity of this game, but now I've kind of opened it up to let you. Should we make a river? Should we turn that? I don't want to. Ooh, we could split it off right there. Let's do that. I'm getting sucked in. But right, it just like the simplicity is there, the interface simplicity is there, but it's sort of given me this whole new freedom that I didn't have before. And I love it. I actually really, really love how this feels now. So I solved one problem. Now there's a whole another problem I have to solve. And actually when I'm on my run today is what I'm going to think about how to solve. Yeah, let's do that. I don't like that. All right. Well, how now do you earn new tiles? How do you earn gold? Before, like the connecting to like a chest or something, or connecting to a transition biome tile gave you extra tiles and gold, right? Because you worked your way over there and you connected to it. I don't have a great solution, right? Like how do you earn upgrades to your buildings? I don't have a great solution for that doesn't require like making the interface more complicated. And that's just something I definitely don't want to do, is make the interface more complicated. Let's start adding some mountains. I don't like that. So I don't have a good solution. I got to figure this out. So one idea I have is like, as you're drawing new tiles here, maybe some of them can be things like chests. So like you still, and all you have to do to earn whatever's in the chest is just to drop the tile, right? You just get it by dropping the tile. That's one way I can do it. I don't know. I don't know about that yet though, because yeah, I like those tiles. Let's right there. Because you're not really earning anything. It's luck of the draw still. Which it's not the worst thing in the world, but I feel like there's got to be a better solution somehow. What else could I do? I think I screwed up my lake over here. I don't know. I'm going to think about it while I'm on my run. Maybe I'll come up with something cool. Maybe you don't. I mean, you have to earn tiles somehow because there has to be an end. Like the game has to end at some point. You can't just like plop tiles forever. So the game has to end somehow. And obviously, and right now the game ends when you run out of tiles. Yeah, there we go. But then what's the difference between you doing a good job and you doing a bad job, right? Because like if I just say the game ends after I just pick an arbitrary number and just say, let's say you get 1,000 tiles and every game you play ends after 1,000 tiles. It doesn't feel like there's any difference between having a good game and having kind of a bad game, right? Just throwing tiles out there randomly, there's just no difference between you caring and you not caring. And I want there to be a difference. And there, I also want like the gameplay to be super simple and like all about freedom and building a really pretty map. But I want there to be this hidden layer of strategy where, oh, if I really pay attention and like I really think through how I'm building this world, there's this deeper strategy that can really change like how long my game goes and how much gold I earn, because the gold is really just like the score, the high score, and it's going to keep track of like the Hall of Fame worlds and all that stuff. So like when you have a really great world, it's going to save it and tell you, hey, you earned 100,000 gold on this world. Oh, that was 1,000,000 gold world. Oh, that was only 1,000 gold world, right? There's going to be a difference. So I'm, having a good strategy, I want to matter somehow. So I can't just say every world is 1,000 tiles because then there's just no difference really. So that sort of implies I think I broke it over here. Dang it. I need a way to earn your way to continue the game is really what I'm thinking. And I don't really have a solution for that yet. So if you think of something, let me know. Because I don't have a solution. Dang it. I'm kind of mad at myself for breaking that over there. Well, maybe I'm done. If I have a water tile that curves outward, I can fix it. All right. That's what I need to wait for. Right now, my best option is you just randomly draw a tile that when you place it, it gives you tiles and gold. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I think I fixed it with that. Unless there's a better solution out there, I think that's kind of where I'm going to go. Oh, now I get the outwards tile, of course. Yeah. So anyway, think about it. I haven't come up with anything. I'm kind of thinking right now as I'm playing, and like honestly, this game is so fun and so addictive that like I'm having a hard time not playing and just thinking through what I'm trying to talk about right now. Which I guess is a good sign, right? It's a pretty good sign. This guy can't stop myself from playing this game. I only got 14 tiles left though. Probably shouldn't be throwing tiles away, but whatever. Game's got to end sometime, right? I don't think I'm going to get right now. All I want is to get the tile that fixes this gap. That's really all I want. Like, just let me fix what I broke. Nah, I'm not going to get it. Should just try not to break something else. Like the lakes are my favorite part. And I want my lakes to be really pretty. I got 4 tiles left. I'm not going to get it, am I? I didn't get it. Dang it. Oh, well. Let's just plop these tiles out. So here's how the game ends. I didn't think I was actually going to end a game. Here's how it ends. You run out of tiles. And it says game over here at the bottom. And like you can't do anything. That's how the game ends. I ended with 0 gold. So yeah, like I want there to be a certain amount of strategy. So like, because I had this really awesome looking thing, maybe I earned another 100 tiles. I don't know. That's where we are. That's what I want. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to go for my run. I'm going to try to think about it. I have a few things I need to work on before I solve this problem. So I have to, the rest of today, like I want to get transition tiles re-implemented. I had to scrap a whole bunch of systems to get rid of those timed tiles. So I got to re-implement like transition tiles, adding new biomes, chests got removed completely because I don't really know how I want to handle that now that it's there's none of that special, what I used to call the special tiles. Special tiles are gone now. Like they're totally gone. I had to delete that whole system to make this work. So I got to re-put in the things like transition tiles were special tiles. Now I got to make them regular tiles and make sure they show up. And then figure out what to do about heroes, monsters, town upgrades, new tiles, gold chests, weapons and equipment. Like how does all that stuff show up in the world? Those used to be special tiles. What are they now? I don't know. So anyway, stuff to think about. I just wanted to do a follow on quick because as of yesterday, it felt hopeless. Things are not hopeless now. We're moving along again. So that's it. See you next time.